Maybe you're at the edge of your bed, wherever you are. Come and wake up, sit up straight in your bed. I like to start off with a little meditation when I begin each day. So I'll come to a seated position somewhere, make sure the room is quiet as you can get it. Come to either a seat with your legs crossed, maybe just bring your hands to your knees, closing your eyes for just even a minute. I think a minute is even a challenge when you're beginning. For some of us, meditation is more like a muscle that you have to work, and the more you do it, the easier it will be. So start off at the edge of your bed or on your yoga mat on the floor. Bring your hands to your knees, closing your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Taking a few deep inhales and exhales. As you begin to sit in silence, all those thoughts begin to stream through your head, and they're hard to get rid of at first. So just take a moment to acknowledge their existence. Let them flow in and out of your mind. And again, focus on that breath. Extending your inhales and your exhales. Feeling your eyes still heavy from the night. Maybe you pause here. Maybe you pause the video and take even 2 minutes to just sit and meditate, focusing on only breathing. Slowly, after a few breaths, however long that you need. If you're on your bed, come down to your yoga mat. Come down to the floor. Begin to just move in your shoulders and your arms. We tend to feel really tight in our upper back, in our lower back, in our hips and hamstrings at the beginning of each day. After a long night's rest, you might not have slept well. Hopefully you did. Begin with your shoulders, legs crossed out in front of you. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and then roll down your back. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you open in your shoulders, lift in your chest. And think about doing a few cat-cows, but in a sitting position. So with your hands again at your knees, lean back. Think cat as you tuck your chin, drawing your chin in. Exhale. And inhale, think cow, arching in your back, gaze goes high. Pull on your knees, pulling your shoulders down, lifting in your chest. And exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Take a moment in this sitting position to take a few inhales in your cow, exhales in your cats. And maybe lean to the right, and then forward, and then to the left. As you move, lean up first, going to the left, and then to the right. See about taking a few turns. Close your eyes. Again, try and keep your eyes closed, just starting, and pay attention to maybe a tightness in your shoulders or in your hips. Wherever you're going to be tight in the morning, that's the first place you want to work out. So take just a minute or two. Stretch only your back, loosening up your vertebrae to start the day. And then slowly come back to center in a neutral spine. Bring your hands up over your head. Exhale, place your hand down on your mat. Maybe slide your hand all the way down, lifting your left hand up over your head. We tend to want to fall in our left shoulder, lifting your shoulder. Gaze goes up, tilting your heart up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. Maybe you're all the way up here. Maybe this is too far. If your left hip bone is coming up off your mat, press it back down. Lift your arm if you need to. Maybe your right forearm is all the way down on your mat. Take another inhale. As you exhale, draw your left hand down. Point your fingertips down towards your mat. Gaze goes down to your right hand. I want you to slowly press into your right hand and tilt your neck all the way to the right. As you point your fingertips down to your mat, you'll feel a tightness right in the left side of your neck. And just relax your head, get heavy in your head. As you point your fingertips, you'll feel a nice stretch in the left side of your neck, side of your head. Inhale back to center, both hands go high. Exhale to the opposite side. Either here, all the way at the top, just reaching up over your head, pulling your right shoulder blade towards the back of the room. Try and still get a nice opening in your heart, keeping your eyes lifted towards the sky. Maybe you're able to come all the way down towards your mat. Take another inhale, gazing up to begin. Then maybe you want to look down towards your left hand. Then pointing your right fingertips down towards your mat. Gaze forward and then relax in your head. Press a little into your left arm. This time, again, resting your head all the way down towards your mat. Closing your eyes. Point your fingertips. Feel an activation in the side of your neck as you point down towards your mat with your right hand. Relaxing in your head and your neck, getting as heavy as you can so that you can feel that stretch in the side of your neck. Inhale back to center, reach your hands again up over your head. And exhale, walk your hands down in front of you, dropping your chest, forehead goes down towards your mat. Again, you might not be so flexible in the morning. You might not be so flexible at all. I like when people tell me they come to yoga and they can't touch their toes. Then I'm more excited than ever because I can teach you to touch your toes. Everyone starts somewhere. So respecting where your body is at, the stage in which you're beginning, and then watching yourself progress. Tuck your chin just a little more. Relax in your head and your neck. Maybe you tuck your chin so you're leading with the crown of your head. Inhale all the way back up. Slowly kick your feet out in front of you and then all the way around. Coming into your tabletop. Maybe you tuck your toes to start. I like to stretch in the backs of my feet. My feet tend to cramp up whenever I'm balancing or standing in a job all day long. I work at the hospital, so I'm standing all the time. I like to flex my feet and stretch my feet as much as I can. So taking a few cat-cows, lifting your chest, this time in your normal tabletop position. Then coming to a neutral spine, pressing into your hands, relax the tops of your feet down. Option to kick your right foot out behind you. Take a deep breath in, balancing on your left knee, then reach your left hand out in front of you as if you're shaking someone's hand, your left thumb reaching towards the sky. Take an inhale. And exhale, draw your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, come together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, reach. Speeding up just a little more so that you find that nice lift, come as high as you can. Drawing in, flexing in your core. Reach again, this time bending in your knee, reach back. Grab onto the outside of your right foot. Maybe you grab onto your ankle, your foot, wherever you are. Maybe you crunch a little because you're not as flexible to start, that's okay. Grabbing onto your foot and kicking up. Take another deep inhale. Lift in your chest, reach a little higher. As you kick into your right foot, you'll feel your chest rise. Gaze goes out in front of you. Take another deep inhale. And instead of just releasing your foot, with control release, come all the way back out in front of you and then back to your mat. Take another few deep breaths. Maybe you take an inhale, cow pose, exhale, cat. Back to a neutral spine, this time kicking out in your left leg. Reach your right hand out in front of you. Getting nice and long, gazing down towards your mat. Remembering your neck and head are an extension of your spine, so you want to lead with the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, come together. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, get long. Exhale, come together. Taking a couple more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come together. This time, inhale, reach. Get nice and long, bend in your knee, reach back. Grab onto the outside of your foot, maybe your ankle. Kick up as high as you can. Take an inhale. As you kick into your foot, you'll feel your chest rise again. Inhale. Exhale, release. With control, come back to your mat. Take another inhale in. As you tuck your toes, slowly press into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. I find it to be the hardest on the backs of my legs in the morning. I tend to feel the tightest in my hamstrings. A lot of us, the ego wants to tell you to have straight legs to start, but our goal here is a nice long flat back. So start off just bending in your knees. Give yourself a little forgiveness. Relax in your head and your neck. And worry about getting a nice long back. Press into the palms of your hands. As you relax in your chest, eventually your heels will touch the ground. For now, you just want a nice long flat back. You want to get long. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Take another inhale. Slowly walk your hands back towards your toes. Get heavy in your head and your neck. I believe that a nice forward fold, this is probably my favorite place to be right when I wake up. I like to tuck my chin, get as heavy as I can. We spend all day long standing up, so our goal here is to decompress our spine, expand the space in between our vertebrae. So take a moment to get really heavy in your hands. Again, we want to straighten our legs always right away. Don't worry so much if you can't touch your toes. If you're all the way up here and you're reaching for the ground, that's fine too. Your goal is to respect where your body's at the time. So maybe bend a little in your knees so you can drop your chest a little more onto your thighs, tucking your chin, taking a few moments to grab onto opposite elbows and sway side to side. I tend to be a little more exaggerated in my forward folding stretch because I like to feel a release of tension in my back. Maybe switching your elbows. Release your hands back down to your mat. Inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift. Maybe you bring your hands to your shins, get nice and long. Again, your head and neck is an extension of your spine. Tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Leaving that slight bend in your knees, slowly roll all the way up to stand, mountain pose. Hands come high, gaze goes up over your fingertips, and then down to your heart, Samasthiti. Again, taking a moment here in your standing pose. Bring your toes together, tucking your chin, coming back to your meditation. I like to repeat the mantra in the morning, just repeating to myself, reminding myself to be present, that I am strong, that I am present, focusing my thoughts there and on my breath. Bringing my big toes together, leaving that sliver between your heels, grounding into your feet, and then pressing so much into your feet, feeling a lift in your chest, a lowering in your shoulders. Inhale again, hands come high. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat, coming into your first high plank. A lot of us come into a high plank. I find it challenging. I like to drop in my chest. I want you to think about pushing so much into your hands that there's a rounding in your shoulders. So you're really activating all of your arms, pressing the earth away. Rock over your hands, elbows tight into your sides. Untuck your toes, inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Audible, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Bending in your knees, slowly walk all the way up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, in the morning, I'm going to focus on just doing a few sun A's. Sun A's are where you're at. We just did a light sun A. I'll do one more with you. Doing a few sun A's to start your day is really all that you need. So again, with me all together, you can do this as many times as you want, going through your sun A's. All it is lifting in your hands. Maybe you swan dive down. Inhale, Artanasana as you halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back, maybe you hop back. Rocking over your hands, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths in your down dog. Inhale and exhale. Again, bending in your knees. Maybe as you begin in your sun A's, maybe you just start with stepping. Obviously, as you get more warmed up, you're going to bend more in your knees, gaze goes up past your fingertips. Maybe you begin to press into your hands and take little hops up towards your fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now, after you've done a few sun A's, I like to start my class off with always a couple of sun A's, and then you can always move on to sun B's. For me, I like to mix up my sun B's. I like to stretch a little in my hips for the morning. So I'll start off in sun B. Inhale, Utkatasana, sitting back into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, hands come down. Coming into your Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Normally we'd step up into a warrior one. I like to inhale, lift my right leg high. I like to bend in my knee and lift my right knee all the way to the ceiling. I like to get a nice stretch here. See if you can see your right foot under your left arm. See if you can draw your knee up as high as you can. As you stretch, maybe you straighten your leg, maybe you bend in it, and then begin to twist your ankle. Inhale, straighten your leg, square your hips off towards your mat. Then softly step all the way through in between your hands. Come into your warrior one now, flattening your back left foot onto your mat. Inhale, rise up. Again, playing a little with that sun B. I like to sink into my right leg. Then I like to open in my arms, getting a little back bend. Back bends are wonderful to give you a little energy to start your day. Rise up. And then bring your hands down to frame your right leg. Kick your right foot out behind you. Maybe you just set it down. Maybe you want to hover your foot. And Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Relaxing in your head and your neck. Again, beginning on the other side. Bending in your knee, open in your hips. Maybe you look for your right foot under your left foot under your right arm. Maybe you try and draw that knee high. Opening your hips. And then maybe stretching in your ankles. Then begin to straighten your leg. Then softly step through in between your hands. Flatten your right foot onto your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, goalpost and open your arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, frame your front left leg with your hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, take a few more deep breaths. You'll notice your heels have worked their way a little closer to your mat. Maybe your legs are a little straighter. Eventually making your way down to your knees. Coming again to sit on your heels, drawing your hands behind your back, stretching out your shoulders, gaze goes high, dropping your knuckles down towards your mat behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, draw your hands out in front of you. Sit on your heels, maybe kick your feet out in front of you. Working your way all the way to your mat. As we work our way towards our Savasana, again, a lot of our tension is in our spine. I like to start my day stretching my spine and my shoulders as much as I can. Take a deep inhale in. Again, if you can't reach for your toes, that's fine. You're all good. You're right where you should be, so take a deep breath in. Just being present as you relax, exhale, reach for your toes. Maybe you can only reach for your ankles. That's good. Use your breath to bring you closer into your stretches. So with every inhale, get long. Come as far as you can. With every exhale, round out. Inhale, lifting and lengthening. Exhale, rounding out, coming deeper into your pose. Eventually coming up, reaching your hands out in front of you, and then slowly working your way down to your mat, making your way into your Savasana. Again, meditation is the best way to start your day. You'll find yourself on your mat now. Let your palms face the sky. Let your feet get heavy on either side. Closing your eyes, you'll feel your breath slowing down. Softly inhaling, softly exhaling. You're only given so much energy and time in one day. It's up to you where you invest your time and your headspace. So take a moment to start your day in silence. Remembering that you are blessed to be on your mat, to be breathing so easy. All day long, we run around. Our head is filled with thoughts. Remembering that it is a blessing to have those problems you have running around. That it's a blessing to be sweating, to be breathing so easy. Even though you're sweating, it's a good thing. Even though you're tired, it's a good thing. Taking a few moments for yourself so that you can better serve others. Take a deep, grateful breath in. And exhale all that goodness out. Taking at least a minute for yourself. Maybe you pause this. Maybe you close your eyes. Resting, breathing. Then eventually begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles. Reach your hands up over your head, bending your knees, roll over onto your favorite side, using your bicep as a pillow. And then slowly press yourself up to a seat, bringing your hands to your knees, focusing again on our breaths as we close our practice, letting your palms face the sky as you close your eyes, sitting a little taller than you did at the beginning of class. Take a deep inhale in. An audible exhale out. Inhale. Audible exhale. One last deep breath in. And exhale out. Bringing your hands to your heart, tucking your chin. Then your hands to your third eye. The light in me honors and respects the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming, for practicing with me, for starting your day with me. I so appreciate it. I hope that you feel at peace and ready to take on whatever you have going on today. I hope you start your day, as many as you can, with just your breath, and that you feel calm and relaxed now. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.